We'll return after these messages.
Hey guys, it's Steely from your favorite Steely's Corner, and I just wanted to take a couple of minutes of your time to talk to you about some things that are going on here in the channel. First of all, I have to apologize to you guys. There's been a few instances here lately where I haven't quite met the 5 o'clock Thursday deadline for the new episodes of the show. I deeply apologize. Instead of feeding you guys a bunch of excuses, I'm just going to say, look, it's still new to me. Some things have happened that were my fault, some things happened that weren't my fault. I'm still learning all of this stuff, so if you bear with me, I know it's going to keep getting better moving forward. I'm going to start doing things a little bit sooner, so I'm not sitting there under the gun trying to finish everything up at the end. So, like I said, stick with me and we'll get through this, and I appreciate your patience and your patronage that you guys have shown me thus far. But you guys should pat yourselves on the back. We're almost at 120 subscribers. That's a big deal for somebody that's only been doing this for 2 months, and it's all because of you guys. Thank you, and I know that you guys are gonna be with me the whole time. I mean, just the whole time.
The whole time.
With that being said, I think there's a couple of changes that need to be made to the channel, and I'm gonna let you know what they are right now. 1. During the main show, I'm not really going to touch on any big happenings in current wrestling. No pay-per-view predictions or pay-per-view reviews, things of that nature, because I'm going to be doing that in a separate standalone show. It's not like a whole brand new concept. It'll just be me giving you guys my thoughts, my perspectives, stuff like that on current things happening in professional wrestling. But with that, I'm not just going to be talking about WWE. I'm going to be covering WWE, AEW, Impact, New Japan, and if I can get to it, some Ring of Honor stuff. On the main show, I'll still be giving you my anecdotes and behind the scenes things and chips and pieces of history that have made us all love the sport of kings. Number 2. I always end the show with a horror movie, and trust me, that is not going to change. Ever. Nope, not doing it, not changing, not happening. But there are other movies that I want to discuss that don't necessarily fit into the structure of the episode. So, just like the pay-per-view portion, I'm also going to be doing random, and I say random because that's what it's going to be called, movie reviews. Yep, random movie reviews for other things that I enjoy that don't necessarily fall into that horror genre. The very first one I'm going to do is going to come out in a few days because I'm going to cover Zack Snyder's Justice League. I have to. Also, about me listening to you guys, I do. You send me messages, you send me critiques, you send me ideas. I take them all into account. I try to map the show out a little bit ahead of time, so if it doesn't seem like I'm listening or that I'm actually taking it, just keep watching. I've taken almost everyone's idea into account and have used some version or some thought behind it and implemented it in the show. Wouldn't it be cool to do a Q&A video? I think so. So I'm only actually a few questions shy that you guys have sent me. So send me your questions. Either IM me on Facebook, drop a comment in this video with a question, drop it on the Facebook page of Steely's Corner, and I will compile them, and I'll even give you a shout out when I do the video. Just anything. Ask me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me.
I said talk to me, damn it, or else I'm gonna throw you in the fire!
You stupid bitch! You filthy...
The next episode, we're going to round out the month of March, which is Women's Appreciation Month, with a woman-driven episode. I just could actually find a woman to be on the show. The important fact is that this episode is going to be chocked full of awesome, great things. We're going to talk about women in wrestling. We're going to do a pop double feature of 2 of comic books' biggest female influences, and we're also going to end with an awesome female-driven horror movie. But the real juicy part of it is going to be a top 10 list. Top 10 final girls in horror movies. With this list that I compiled, you will see some franchises repeat themselves. And in the episode, I'm going to touch on what that criteria actually is that makes someone a final girl in the grand scheme of horror movies. So I'm going to tell you the top candidates that I have selected, and then I want you guys to drop a comment down below with your vote for your favorite final girl. Kristy Cotton from the Hellraiser series. I think she was in like 1, 2, and 3, maybe 4. I don't know. They made a shit ton of Hellraiser movies. How many movies do you have, dude? I know you went to space and you did all kinds of weird stuff. I mean, what are you doing? Ah! It's freaking weird. Tina Shepard, Friday the 13th Part 7, The New Blood. That's the one where she had like the psychic powers and it was like Jason versus Carrie. That's kind of neat. Alice Johnson from A Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Master, and A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 5, The Dream Child. Jamie Lloyd from Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers, and Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. Or it's known as Halloween 666, The Curse of Michael Myers. Or it's just known as Halloween 6. Depends on which frickin' version you watch. There's like 3 of them. Julie James from I Know What You Did Last Summer and I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. I don't think any of us have watched I Will Always Know What You Did Last Summer because that movie was hot garbage. Sally Hardesty from the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 1974. Sorry, Jessica Biel. I just had no room for you here. I mean, you literally just showed up to do the obligatory butt shot. It was meh. Ginny Field from Friday the 13th Part 2. Now, I know I might get some heat for her being, one of only 2 people that have squared off against Jason. But she was the smartest one to put the sweater on and try to pretend to be mom, okay? I have my reasons, okay? Sidney Prescott, The Scream franchise. Yep, old Sidney was in all of them. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I hear there's gonna be a Part 5. I'm excited. Nancy Thompson from A Nightmare on Elm Street, A Nightmare on Elm Street 3, The Dream Warriors, and A Nightmare on Elm Street 7 titled Wes Craven's New Nightmare. Heather frickin' Langenkamp. I mean, could there be any other better person to be on this list? To me, she epitomizes what is the final girl. Except maybe for one person. And finally, to no surprise of absolutely anyone, Laurie Strode from the Halloween franchise. I really don't need to say much more than that. It's Jamie Lee Curtis. I mean, it's Jamie Lee Curtis. I'll leave it right there. Alright guys, well you've got the candidates for the list and it's up to you now to make the selections. Comment down below with your choice of who you want to rank highest on our list. I'll compile the results together on Wednesday and then you guys will see them Thursday on the show as we rank the top 10 horror movie final girls in our Women's Appreciation episode. Well guys, that's it for me. Like I said, short and sweet. Be looking for comments for you guys for the Q&A. Be on the lookout for pay-per-view reviews coming out separately from the main show. Be on the lookout for my review of the Zack Snyder cut of Justice League. And tune in this coming Thursday for Steely's Corner Episode 9, Girls Just Want to Have Fun. And until then, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to the channel so we can all continue to help geek culture come to life. Be good to each other. I'll see you then. I'm gonna go watch the Snyder cut again. This movie's freaking awesome.